Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sports Planet, the home of sports entertainment. We'll talk about everything sports. I remain your one and only, the humble Daniel Honor. I hope you guys had an interesting, fantastic weekend, because I did. A lot of talking points, of news, of results we have to just discuss, all right? First of all, we're going to go down to some news. Now, first off, we have here tennis. Juan Martin Del Potro and Joe Wilfred Tsonga both lifted the ATP titles, various ATP titles. Juan Del Potro made a successful defense of his Stockholm Open title, while Joe Wilfred lifted the European Open, both on Sunday. So congratulations to the two of them, two upcoming fantastic tennis players. I think they should be doing more, because someone like Wilfred Tsonga has a lot of potentials. This one people are tipped to be a superstar in the world of tennis as well. So it's good they're winning titles. Let's see next season. Let's see what they can bring to the world of tennis. I know in tennis right now it's Nadal, Federer, and the rest of them, Djokovic, Andy Murray. But can these guys also try and make a name for themselves? We have to find out next season. Now, moving over to the EPL, records being broken, records being made. Now, the promoted clubs in the EPL, we're talking about Newcastle, Huddersfield, and Brighton, have all hit the ground running. The three teams all made wins, all won their matches on the week 9 of the EPL, and altogether in 9 matches they've accumulated 37 points, and they've only been topped by clubs like Blackburn, Middlesbrough, and Ipswich Town that had 44 points by this time during their own season. By the 37 points accumulated by Newcastle, Huddersfield, and Brighton, only beaten twice at this stage in a season. So it's a record that they are making. So can these three EPL teams, can they still stay in the EPL by the end of the season? We have to find out. Sergio Aguero has made history as well. Today is the day of history making. Sergio Aguero has equaled Man City's all-time club record in the Burnley win. He scored a goal from the penalty kick, which made him level with Eric Brook, who also has scored 177 goals. So right now, both Eric Brook and Aguero are Manchester City's top goal scorers with 177 goals each. And it's amazing what Aguero has achieved for Manchester City, coming from Atletico Madrid. And he has also said and hinted that he will stay at the club till he wins the UEFA Champions League. So that means he might be there for the long haul. He's one of the best players ever, one of the best buys for Manchester City. And this just proves the highest goal scorer. And I know everybody knows he's going to surpass Eric Brook. He has this season and many more seasons to go with Manchester City. So congratulations to all these guys who are breaking history and rewriting history. All right, guys, so when we come back and when we return, we'll be talking about the EPL results, what went down, who scored, who lost, and who won in the EPL Week 9. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be heading over to the EPL results and what went down and who scored, who didn't score. Now, we're going about the results first of all before we go into details. Now, we have Tottenham Hotspur, they defeated Liverpool 4-1. Surprise results of the week. We have Everton losing 2-5 to Arsenal. The Gunners there, that was a 5-star performance by Arsenal. Southampton defeating West Brom 1-0. Huddersfield surprisingly defeating Manchester United 2-1, and Man City, the high-flying Man City Guardiola side, defeating Burnley 3-0. Newcastle defeating Crystal Palace 1-0. Stoke City losing to Bournemouth 1-2, and Swansea losing to Leicester 1-2 as well, and Chelsea had to come back from behind to defeat Watford 4-2, and West Ham losing 0-3 to Brighton. Slaven Bilic is under a lot of pressure. He needs to perform. And with the results that they have been, is really put him and also Coman under intense pressure, and they will not perform. We all know how it goes in football. Now, the board of West Ham has said that they are backing Slaven Bilic for the next 2 games. I want to see how the next two games will go before they know what to do. So he needs to bring out a very, very fantastic performance for West Ham. And also Chelsea came from a goal behind to actually defeat Watford 4-2. I mean, fantastic performance by Chelsea. The fighting spirit, which I will say is in that Chelsea side, came to play again. And also another important match we look at is the Manchester United Huddersfield match. Huddersfield coming from promotion from the Championship, defeating Manchester United with all the money Man U spent, 2-1. Where was Lukaku? Where was Mkhitaryan, Mata? The rest of them, they were. I mean, the Man U looking so ordinary. I think they need to change the pattern of play. This very defensive play and boxing play, the kind of football they play is not really helping them. Mourinho needs to allow this. Man U has the quality. They have the quality, but they're playing most times defensively. Don't want to be too practical. Sometimes they need to be free. Allow these players, like the way Pep Guardiola is doing in Man City. Look at the way they're free, allowing them score goals. Mourinho needs to allow Man U players to allow them. He needs to allow them to play their game because they have the quality. I know Pogba and Fellaini are on injury, but even with that, he needs to allow these players, Lukaku, Herrera, allow these players to play their game. Mourinho needs to look at this pattern of play, how it's affecting this United team, because Man City are running away with this league. If you keep losing and drawing, and Man City do not look like a team willing to drop points. They're not dropping any point. All right, now moving over to Man City Burnley. I felt a Burnley match would have been a tougher one for Man City, but Burnley's strategy was very different. And sometimes managers need to stick to what works for them instead of trying to change. Burnley are a team that plays you, they attack and they use the counter on you. But what happened, maybe the fear of Man City, they didn't want to concede so many goals. They're playing very, very defensively, and that it made them concede the penalty. And when Man City scores, they just keep going. Burnley should have played a normal game. Maybe they would have held Man City a bit. So I think Man City, we still need to test them with bigger teams. They played Chelsea, they won 1-0. So I think when time they play Man U, Arsenal, and some other bigger teams, we can then begin to test the stuff that Man City is made of. And then moving over to Sunday fixtures, Everton, Arsenal. Everton went up a goal against Arsenal with a goal by Wayne Rooney. A fantastic goal. But I think what Everton did, they overplayed themselves, they stretched themselves. The first half, they were matching Arsenal man-to-man, attacking. They were very aggressive, and that didn't do well for them because second half, having so many yellow cards is a problem for you. Because by then you are not careful. You cannot defend the way you want to defend against an Arsenal team that you should be defending very well of, and they got a red card. And that was a problem for Everton. And you know Arsenal, a man down, they just finish you up. And that's what they did. But Arsenal still have problems defensively. The two goals were very, very defensive problems for them. Especially the second goal Everton scored. I mean, what happened between Montreal and Czech should not be happening. Because when Arsenal is playing a bigger team like Man City, you don't want to making such mistakes. You giving a back pass and Czech cannot clear the ball, or he's not even aware that there's a back pass. So it's a very big problem. And then Tottenham versus Liverpool was a disappointing match for Klopp and Liverpool. I mean, that was disastrous. Defensively, they were just all over the place. Lovren especially did not do well. The first two goals were mistakes by Lovren, and also the keeper coming out when you should just stay and man your post. They didn't do well for Liverpool, and conceding 2 early goals in 10 minutes, it was enough to dampen the Liverpool side and just give Tottenham the morale to go and kill off the game. So there are a lot of things each manager will have to work on. Tottenham look like they're in a good run of form. Pochettino is doing everything well. Everything seems to be going well for Tottenham. He needs to continue whatever it is that he's doing. He needs to keep doing it for Tottenham, so at least they can challenge for the title and for the UEFA Champions League. All right, guys, so this is where we'll be calling it a day. But before I go, I just want to make a very simple announcement for those of you who are boxing fans. I made this announcement last week. Anthony Joshua, our very own, will be defending his IBF and WBA World Heavyweight Boxing titles this Saturday, October 28th, against Cameroonian Carlos Takam, which is meant to be one of the biggest fights in Anthony Joshua's career. So if you're a boxing fan, you do not want to miss that match. It's coming up this Saturday, this weekend, October 28th. You do not want to miss it for anything. Everybody is having their say. So many pundits, so many ex-champions are saying this is probably going to be Anthony Joshua's biggest challenge yet. So is he going to lose his title or is he going to defend his title? We have to find out October 28th. All right, guys, so this is where we're drawing the curtains for today's episode of Sports Planet. Do not forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and watch Sports Planet on our YouTube channel Amore Nigeria. Don't also forget to subscribe to our channel so every video we post, you keep getting it in your inbox. Alright guys, so for me and the crew, I'm wishing you all a happy, prosperous Monday and a happy week ahead. Take care.